many gaming guys, I'm back for the next part of Let's Play Wolfcast Season 2. This is part, I don't remember, but in this one, as for the title of this video, we're going to be working on smaller projects, not big ones. That is because I know there's a lot of smaller projects that we do work on, and in this first cut, I'm just going to be kind of talking about what projects. Now, it's not going to be the tree farm, because I don't know if I say this yet, but I do want to make like a full-on TNT version of a tree farm. That is going to be a single video project, probably, or one half of a video project, meaning I'm going to probably work on that, show it off, and then do something else in that video. So that's going to be it. The smaller projects are going to be 4 of them, I think. Again, this video will probably only feature 1, because it's kind of doing this late. It's going to be a late upload, probably. And this video is probably only going to be like 15 minutes long. But anyways, the small projects are going to be, which is a checklist here, the flower farm, you know, like the one I built in the last server on Wolfcast Season 2, where it was with green terracotta around it, and logs, and it was bone milled. So, like a flower farm. It's not going to be put here. I was debating on putting it here, like right out front here. But then I kind of thought that would look weird, having just a single random building just out on the side here. Because if I would build that one over there, then I would have to build something here and something like on all 4 sides, or at least two of the other sides. So one there, like a building there for a farm, a building here for a farm. Now I could do that because it would fit in this little area, but I just think that would look weird. So instead I'm gonna build it out here, over here. So like up here, probably like up here. So I have and the other reason why I want to do this, because I want to have reasons to come out here, because that's why I built these pathways here. These pathways are for me to build different stuff on them, connecting them, so I have a reason to go out here. Like for example, eventually I'm gonna have to add in, which I went to do before this server went down, is pathways to the silos here. So like I have a reason to go out and walk to them and stuff. Is basically the point I'm trying to make. But anyways, the flower farm was the first one. The second one is going to be is a villager trading area. I'm gonna condense it down and have, just instead of having 2, I'm gonna have 1, and just have the villagers where, you know, the slime log version of it, where you click a button and it drops them down and pushes the one back up. So it's gonna be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's like 5 or 6 of them. I have to try to remember how many them are. Basically, it's probably gonna stop here. Like the last stalls are gonna be these 2. So that's the second smallest project, small-ish project. The third one I can't really. I guess is actually going to be an ice farm, because as you guys know, this ice farm that I have up here isn't really doing it. So I figured I'd take this ice farm idea and use and make a 2.0 version of it and put it up top over there, because that space. Nope, I thought I had that out. Sorry, this space right here is I think is where I'm gonna put it. I had to double check with Sam, because I know he said he wanted to do something with this area, but if I'm allowed to, I want to put up an ice. I call it an ice cube tray farm type of thing. Ice tray. I call it the ice tray. That's what that's called up here. Just on this like round bit. If he's not doing anything with this still, if he is, then well, I gotta figure something else out then. Maybe then I'll just build it on there, on top, and just kind of and the version I wanted to do that I came up with basically. But yeah, those are basically the 3. I said 4. I meant 3. Or I probably did 4, and then I probably just forgetting the 4th one. But yeah, those are the 3 projects I'm going to be working on: the flower farm, the villager trading area, and the ice tray. There you go, ice tray. Now, it's not going to get all done in this video. Obviously, it's only going to be probably getting 2 done. I'll try to remember the 4th one I was thinking of. Oh no, I remember. The 4th one was a clay farm. I wanted to build the mud farm, but mud/clay farm, as well. So I think I'm gonna have probably the flower farm here, and then the like clay/mud farm here. So like this whole line will be the 3 different farms, one for the flowers, one for the clay, and one for the mud. Because as you know, with the clay one, you have to actually place down the mud and to dry them basically. So I don't think you can automate that at all. So it's kind of gonna be like the ice cube thing, where it's just gonna be like blocks left, kind of like just an area with dripstone, um, and you physically have to place the blocks down, and then you just leave them there to dry, and that's how you get clay. Uh, because I don't think you can actually automate that at all. I don't think you can place those blocks down with like dispensers or anything like that. So yeah. Anyways, that's kind of the gist of it. Like I said, I'm only building one, maybe two this video. But right now, I'm going to pause it here, and I'll come back to you guys in a second when I have something to show off. I've already shown off when I have the flower farm to show off. My dialogue is getting worse, I feel like. I am sorry. Alright guys, I'm back, and I built the flower farm here. It's going to look a little different than the original version of the show that I built before. That's because, well, you'll see it. I'll explain it to you. There it is. So as you can see, it looks a little smaller. I decided to go for a 4 thing instead of a 6 because I figured I did it because I realized that I didn't need to make it 6 big. I think the 4 would be enough. It works just fine. Oh, I gotta take all this stuff out. At least I think it works fine. I'm not getting. Oh, that one doesn't have any things in it, so it's gonna. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, I just don't have any bone meal in the one thing here, so that's why that one's not going. But yeah, this is the full design. I have bone meal feeders in the top here. Let's see if I can grab a few of these to throw in the other one. There we go. So bone meal feeders in the top, so it can be full on top, full. These are bone meal, the storage for the bone meal. You have lights, so everything's lit on the top here, and on the inside, you can see it. As you can see, we're still in the Christmas in December here, so the chests are Christmas themed. This is the switch to turn on the dispensers there. The back here is like this, and if you're wondering why I did it like this and not why I have it facing this direction, not towards the actual walkway, is because the sunflower one is based on where the sun direction sets or comes up in the day, I think. So I think it comes up that way and it sets that way. And so if I did it facing the chest facing this way, then you would see the back of the flower, not the front. And I want to make sure you can see the front like that. So that's why I did it like this. So what the plan is to just kind of like over here, how I just have a walkway in the middle. I plan on making a walkway kind of like over here, going to this. And I think I may do that for all of these, actually. Even though this is the main pathway, I think it should be fine if I kind of delegate it and have a completely separate pathway for each of the farms. And obviously, I'll probably do something for the back of these to make it look good and such. Just kind of trying to organize my stuff. So much wood. But yeah, this is the flower farm, completely done. I went with this. You may think that this is green terracotta. This looks like green concrete, and that's because I had the green concrete to do it, and I had that materials, so I built it out of that. That's the one block that's kind of weird to me. I think is that green concrete and green terracotta. I'm pretty sure look the same. Oh, that or I think the green terracotta may be darker, but like I'm pretty sure that's the one color that I think is like the same color. Because you guys may or may not know, most of the colors for green terracotta versus green concrete have a different shade or lightness to it. I guess you can say like one looks lighter or darker for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, anyways, this is the flower farm fully done. Now I'm going to move on to the next thing here, which is I think I am going to set up the villager, because I thought it also to be on what next farm I wanted to do. But I think instead of building, since this video is going to be late, and I'm already in 10 minutes. Instead of working on this, the villager trading hall is what I call this area. I think I'm going to postpone that, and because I remembered that there's still something else I want to build that I haven't built yet. It's a shop. It's a rocket shop, and I figured I'd build that off camera, and then show that off. I don't. So I think I'm going to be changing the title of the video to, instead of smaller projects, I think I'm going to just call this one Flower Shop, Flower Farm, and Rocket Shop, I think, instead. And then the next video, I think I'm going to do smaller projects, maybe. I don't know. But either way, I'm going to pause here again, and I'll be back in a sec after I build the Rocket Shop. Alright guys, I'm back, and as you can see in front of us here, I worked on the prior workshop here. It's just a simple thing, same as last time, but I think last time I used terracotta and not concrete, and so I think that's why the red, because looking at it now, the red, because I was building this at night, so I couldn't really tell, but now looking at it, the red and the white kind of look brighter than they did. I also went for a different style of the cap because I didn't have the red, so I just went with red and white together. I think it looks cool. I still think it looks good. The only thing is it definitely does look a lot brighter than the last one did. But I have this set up now. We're using emeralds for the actual like currency in this world, so I've set up. So now just two emeralds for one stack, the 2, 4, 6, you know. So yeah, that's the shop. Hopefully done. I don't know what else to really talk about. Again, this video wasn't at all planned. I knew I wanted to build the flower shop, so I figured that would be a good thing to show off. But besides that, I had nothing else planned. I guess I can kind of use the next 4 minutes for a talk chat thing. And one of the few things I want to talk about is my casino here. You guys probably have seen it in passing on the last few videos. I am still working on this. I will be still working on this as well. I think for this though, casino, I'm gonna work on this off camera and then showcase it during a video when it's done. Because there's a lot more I want to do. Like I want to start selling potions, as you can see here. I think I also want to get an actual villager in here. I think it'd be cool having like a villager or two. I forget why there's a carpet there. Villager or two walking about here. It's kind of one of the side projects, bigger projects I'll be working on off camera. What else? Oh yeah, I'm still working on the book. Or is it done? No, just one thing. That's new. What else? I guess I can talk about the mop farm there. I'm thinking about making not changing that too much, just making it a little bigger, making it a little taller by like 2 blocks. Because right that first level right there where my cursor is, that's the water to push them out. And I don't know if you guys remember, but those two levels are basically just flooring that shifts back and forth. And because you can use trapdoors and soul sand, it'll make the mobs fall through. Kind of a neat little trick if you want to do that instead of. It's a neat little trick to basically, instead of using full-on 8-block long water, it's a good way to kind of condense down your mob farm to this size basically. And what's cool about it is you can just keep stacking on top of each other, a decent amount. So I think that's gonna be the plan. So if ever in the future you see that looking bigger, I'll probably make a statement about it in the future. But that's why if it looks any taller, is because I increased it by 3 levels at least, like 2 or 3 levels. It's the amount I'm gonna increase it for in the future. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video again. Sorry if it's a short one. I really don't have, like, I have these big ideas of what I want to build and do on this server. It's just by the time I go around to actually getting to it, because especially now that by the time I get around to do it, it's like so much stuff came up in between me wanting to do it in the beginning of the week and me actually getting to do it. There's like I don't really have time to. Which is half my fault because I usually plan out my days or my week ahead of time, which I recommend people doing that. Is if especially if you're a YouTuber, to always plan out like your videos ahead of time to know it. Now it doesn't mean it's gonna always work out for you, but you know, at least you have an idea of a scheduling thing, because I like to keep to a schedule when it comes to my YouTube videos, even though it seems like lately I've been failing at that. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end this video here. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.